Now to breaking news in the Middle East, where there are concerns an all-out war is about to erupt. Iran retaliating with a drone attack after Israel struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear complex, killing two top military commanders. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Fisher here now with the latest, including what this could mean for ongoing nuclear talks with Iran. Michelle.
Mark, a sixth round of nuclear talks were scheduled for Sunday between the U.S. and Iran as President Trump sought to avoid conflict. Tonight, we have not heard directly from the president, but administration officials are making it very clear the U.S. was not involved in these strikes. Sirens sounding over Jerusalem with a state of emergency declared early Friday morning local time in Israel. The country bracing for retaliatory missile and drone attacks following what it called preemptive strikes on Iran's nuclear and military sites.
If not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival.
These images showing some of the extensive damage in Iran. This building in Tehran with a gaping hole, rubble littering the streets below. President Donald Trump asked about the likelihood of a strike just hours before it happened.
I don't want to say imminent, but it looks like it's something that could very well happen.
We could see this coming, and it's not a surprise. What might be a surprise is the lack of clear, overt support for Israel's action on the part of the United States.
A statement from Secretary of State Marco Rubio saying in part, tonight Israel took unilateral action against Iran. We are not involved in strikes against Iran, and our top priority is protecting American forces in the region. Let me be clear, Iran should not target U.S. interests or personnel. Iranian state media reporting the head of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps and a former head of the Atomic Energy Organization were killed in the strikes. Political scientist Benjamin Rad saying it's safe to assume nuclear talks that had been ongoing between the U.S. and Iran are now off.
It's really difficult to see how why Iran would continue with any diplomatic negotiation, given that such a key part of its civilian and military leadership has been eliminated.
A statement from Iran's supreme leader saying in part, several commanders and scientists were martyred in the enemy attacks. Their successors and colleagues will immediately resume their duties, God willing. With this crime, the Zionist regime prepared a bitter and painful fate for itself and will definitely receive it. Security forces in Israel say more than 100 drones have been launched by Iran and are heading for targets in Israel, and the IDF is preparing to shoot them down. But it's feared that Iran will attack Israel with its arsenal of ballistic missiles in the coming days. Now, the president is set to meet with his National Security Council in the Situation Room tomorrow morning. Mark?
Michelle Fisher, thank you.